Hi, it's Debbie Williams here, an NLP trainer and hypnotherapist. And I want to talk today a little bit about a process that a lot of my clients go through, that when they start to overcome their eating disorder, whether it's binge eating, bulimia, or just sort of wanting to lose weight, sometimes they come to me and they say, well, I'm losing weight, but I'm not happy. I feel sad, or I feel anxious, or I feel tearful all the time, or I just feel confused. And this is because in the past you've used food as a drug, and now that you've got the food and the eating under control, then these emotions can be quite raw. So we need then to have some emotional intelligence and look, what do I need to learn to move on from this? And if you go to the link below, you can download my free Stop Worrying, Create a Wonderful Life, which will go some way to help you dealing with that, because there's a thing on the actual recording which enables you to dump all of the stuff to one side, and it's in like a solution machine, which is a bit like a washing machine that spins up all the problems and suggests solutions. Now, I'm not going to say that that's going to solve everything, but it will certainly help. And again, looking at sort of some of the stuff that's happening, getting your thoughts on paper and getting them out of here and just writing down, and then looking and thinking, well, what's one thing I can do? Or what's this teaching me? Or how can I grow from this? Or how would somebody else look at this? All these sort of questions to unhinge the sadness or the anxiety or whatever emotion it is, so that we can actually process it in a good way that you can move forward. I'm actually working on a recording called Processing Emotions, and various other recordings as well, because this isn't a one-stop sort you out completely, because you have been using food as your drug. So it is going to take a little bit of time to work through these emotions. But rather than going to counselling for years and digging up the past and looking for, well, why you're broken, mummy took the spoon away, etc., etc., NLP and the work I do wants to work as quick as possible to look for, well, okay, stuff happens, so what do I need to learn to move on? If you're feeling sadness or if you're feeling lonely, then what do you need instead, and what can you do to fill that gap in your life? And sometimes it opens up a whole sort of almost like can of worms of a realisation that perhaps you're not very good at communicating, you haven't had those skills, and that you're quite shy. Or it may open up a can of worms that, well, yeah, I'm anxious and I seem to be turning into my mother or something like that. So it takes time to think, okay, how can I grow from this, and how can I move on? And it's very, very doable with the right help. Anyway, it's great talking to you today, and if you get your free recording, you'll also be in my coaching email list, which means you'll get a coaching email every month, setting goals and planting seeds so that you can make your life better. Great talking to you today. Bye now.